Hi everyone, my name is Kenneth Willis, owner and manager of Willis Law and Justice. Today I want to take some time and talk about hurricane damage claims. I've been practicing in this field for many years. I've seen a lot of good cases and unfortunately I've seen bad cases. And I want to take this time to share with the public, homeowners, business owners, and just run through a checklist. It may not be exhaustive, but I think it's key points in which I think will be helpful to you. The first thing I want to address is getting a copy of your insurance policy. This is key. A lot of people may not have their insurance policy on hand. That's fine. Call your insurance adjuster. Get a copy. Ask for them to email it to you, mail it to you. It's your insurance. You're entitled to it. The importance of getting that copy is just to know that the contents of that policy. Policies are long, they're drawn out, but you have to read them. Because in that policy, there are critical things that can make or break your case. It can affect whether or not your claim can be denied, delayed, and you don't want that. You got to see what's your coverage, what's the extent of your coverage, how much it is, what clauses are in there. Is there a clause for living expenses? Meaning in the event that you have someone who come in and assess damage and the repair work has to be done, where do you live? That's key. Does your insurance cover that in which you can go to a hotel? And not some fly-by-night hotel, a good hotel, a 5-star hotel. And so these are some of the things you have to look for in your policy. To my business owners, do you have business interruption in your policy? What happens when your business is in shambles? You have to pick up the pieces. What do you do? Do you have a clause that protects you such for these events? That's critical. So you have to get your hands on that policy. It's important and you're entitled to it. The next thing I want to address is taking pictures. Listen, we live in a day and age that there's really no reason to not be able to take pictures. Most of us have this, a smartphone. Some of us may not have it. However, it's still important to take pictures. This allows us not only to take pictures, but it allows us to video record. Take pictures of damages in and out of your home, in and out of your business. You can never take too many pictures. This is important. This will help you in the long run. This may make the process seamless, but however, if that's not the case, you have these pictures to document the full extent of your damages. My next area I would like to discuss is keeping all your receipts. That can mean whomever you ask to come and assess the damage on your property, whether it be estimates, keep a copy of it. The receipts for the repair work, the contractors that are coming repair your home and redo your home. Keep those receipts. Earlier I talked about living expenses, going to a hotel, dining out, all the money that you would normally be in your home paying for or at the business. Keep track of those receipts, document them. That is so essential to your claim and it helps support your claim. The next issue, and this is very key, document your contact with adjusters. This is very important. From the moment they call you, the first day they reach out to you, make a log of it. Make a log of every time you talk to someone, try to get their names, even document the length and time you talk to them. If an adjuster came out and assessed your home, get that person's name, document when they came, how long they stayed. A lot of times we live in this age, especially in 2020, where we're getting a lot of adjusters are doing Zoom assessments. Make sure you keep note of Zoom assessments. To me, I don't know if that's the right thing to do. Sometimes we need people, or if not all the time, you need people to be at the house to physically assess the damages. And so you need to keep track to make sure whether or not someone's coming, how long they're staying, and if it's a Zoom assessment, then we have to keep track of that as well. The next topic I'll talk about, or point, is making sure you obtain an experienced attorney. Now listen, I would want to tell you, you don't need an attorney. But there's nothing wrong with getting a second opinion. In fact, we do free evaluations. I'm not saying only consider us. But I'm saying you might want to consider us. Now that's a shameless plug, but in all seriousness, it's very important to have an experienced attorney. Not only just experienced, but someone who's willing to go the distance. Someone who has done this before, someone who has a team of experts, engineers, damage consultants. We have that. We have the best in the business. They will come in, assess your home, and make sure you're adequately compensated. And if the insurance company won't give it to you at the front end, we'll fight to get it at the back end. And so that is important. A lot of things people just don't know. In my experience dealing with clients, a lot of people don't know that they can get their own have their own assessment of their home. They don't have to rely on the adjuster that the insurance company brings out to their home or their business. So you don't have to rely on some Zoom assessment. You can get your own assessment. We have the experts that have come in. In fact, we have someone who's worked on both sides, worked for insurance companies and worked in the private sector for clients. And they come in and they assess the home, and that's what you need. Another thing that everyone doesn't know, just because you get a check, that doesn't mean it's over. If the check doesn't adequately satisfy your damages, then we have to go back again, fully assess, make sure we get a full assessment of your damages, and then ask for more money. And if that's not enough, we go again. Whatever it takes to make sure you are fully whole. Because at the end of the day, guess what? You're the policy owner. You've been paying on your premiums year in and year out. And now it's time for you to what? Be insured. That's their job. Some people think, well, you know what? If I file a claim, they're going to drop me. I hear that a lot in my experience. That's not what you pay your premiums for. You pay your premiums for times such as this. So some people give up, they get happy, or they get satisfied or complacent with the money that's given to them. We want to come in and say, listen, I don't know if that's enough. And I'm not just saying it, but we have experts to back it up. That's what you pay for. That's the premiums in which you pay for. That's what you need. And we're willing to give you a free evaluation here at Willis Law and Justice. We're ready to fight the fight. We've been doing it for 12 years now. This is our passion. We enjoy representing people. And most importantly, we enjoy meeting other people, going at their homes. A lot of times this makes us go inside the homes of our clients, meeting their children, their wife, their husband, family members. It's a beautiful thing in the midst of a calamity. But we're here to help you. We're here to see you through this, and we hope you consider us to represent you. Thank you.